stuck in past love. Dalai Lama's Tibetan wisdom sets you free. Are you still holding on to someone who's no longer holding on to you? I know how painful that feels, that silent ache, the memories that won't let you go. But what if I told you that the Tibetan teachings of the Dalai Lama hold a path out of this pain? In this video, I'll share 3 timeless Tibetan secrets to release the chains of past love and rediscover your inner peace, starting today. Stay with me. This could change your life. Love can be the most beautiful feeling in the world, until it becomes a memory that haunts us. You gave your heart, your time, your dreams, only to be left behind. Nights became longer, smiles became rare, and silence became your closest friend. You're not alone. Many walk this invisible path of emotional pain, but you deserve peace. You deserve healing, and healing is not forgetting. It's understanding and letting go. The Dalai Lama teaches that love must start with compassion for yourself. When we suffer, it's not the person we miss. It's the feeling we had with them. You are not broken. You are awakening. Every tear you shed is sacred. It waters the soil for your rebirth. Tibetan wisdom says, attachment is the root of suffering. But how do we detach when the heart still whispers their name? It starts with a deep breath and a choice. The choice to stop reliving what cannot be changed. You've already survived the pain. Now it's time to rise from it. The past is not your prison. It's your teacher. The Dalai Lama reminds us, let go of the person, but keep the lesson. What did this love teach you about your strength, about your capacity to feel deeply and purely? You loved. That's a blessing, not a curse. But you are more than the love you gave. You are the soul who gave it. Now it's time to give that love to yourself, to speak kindly to your heart again, to stop replaying scenes that already ended. This is your healing journey, and it begins right now. Not by running away from the pain, but by walking through it with wisdom. Tibetan monks say, the wound is where the light enters. Your pain is not a punishment. It's your path to awakening, so let's walk this path together, with the Dalai Lama's light guiding us toward freedom. Maybe you've tried to move on before, but the memories keep calling you back. A laugh, a song, a smell. And suddenly, you're right back where you started. That's not weakness. That's your heart, remembering something real. The Dalai Lama once said, open your arms to change, but don't let go of your values. Holding on to love isn't wrong, but holding on to pain, that's where we suffer. You gave your all, that matters, but now it's time to give your all to you. Tibetan monks speak of letting go with love, not bitterness. Forgiveness doesn't mean what happened was okay. It means you are ready to stop carrying someone else's energy. What if today you made peace with the story, even if it didn't end the way you hoped? Because your healing doesn't depend on someone else apologizing. It depends on your courage to choose peace. The Dalai Lama's smile comes from that inner peace. Peace that he cultivated even in exile, in suffering, in loss. If he could find light in darkness, so can you. He teaches us to watch our thoughts because they become our suffering or our strength. What thoughts have you been feeding lately? I wasn't enough. They should have stayed. I'll never find love again. These are not truths. They're scars whispering lies. You were always enough. Their leaving says nothing about your worth. Pain makes us forget how powerful we truly are. Tibetan wisdom reminds us, don't let the behavior of others destroy your inner peace. So what if today you stop blaming yourself for someone else's choice? What if you thanked that love and released it like a leaf in the river? In Tibet, rivers are sacred. They carry away what no longer serves. Imagine your pain floating gently downstream, returning to silence. What you hold inside creates your reality. Hold on to your strength. Hold on to your growth and allow yourself to become someone even more beautiful because of what you've survived. The first teaching is this: nothing is permanent. Tibetan Buddhism teaches that all emotions, experiences, and even relationships are transient. The pain you feel today is not eternal. The love you lost was beautiful, but it was never meant to last forever. Clinging to what was creates more suffering than the loss itself. The Dalai Lama reminds us, attachment is the root of suffering. When we let go of our need to control the outcome, we begin to breathe again. We stop asking, "Why did this happen to me?" and start saying, "What is this teaching me?" Imagine your past love as a wave. It rose, it peaked, and it returned to the sea. And now it's time for a new wave, new energy, new growth, new love. The second teaching is, compassion begins with the self. You've likely shown compassion to others, but how kind have you been to yourself lately? Tibetan monks spend years cultivating self-compassion through meditation. You don't need years. You need intention. When the voice in your head says, "I wasn't good enough," answer it with, "I did the best I could with what I knew." When you whisper, "Why wasn't I loved back?" remind yourself, "I am worthy of love, now and always." Self-compassion means holding yourself the way you wish they had held you. It means wrapping your own arms around your grief without judgment. You are not broken. You are becoming. Every heartache is a chapter, not the whole book. The third teaching, peace is found in presence. The past is a memory. The future is a dream. The present is all that is real. Tibetan meditation practices teach us to return to now. Right now, you're safe. Right now, you are alive. Right now, healing is possible. Breathe. With every breath, remind yourself, I release the past. I welcome peace. You don't need to have it all figured out today. You just need to come back to yourself. Gently, again and again. That's how Tibetan wisdom works. Not through force, but through softness. And in that softness, your heart can bloom again. Healing doesn't happen overnight. It happens in tiny choices, made daily. You don't need to move mountains. You just need to move yourself gently forward. Start your day with stillness. Before checking your phone, place your hand on your heart. Breathe in deeply. Say, I welcome peace. This is how healing begins, not with noise but with silence. Create a morning ritual of intention. Light a candle. Sip warm tea. Sit in stillness. Say to yourself, I choose peace over pain today. The Tibetan monks teach, repetition creates transformation. So repeat love to yourself, especially when it feels far away. Even 5 minutes of mindful breath each morning can calm your entire day. Next, begin walking meditations. With each step, say, I am letting go. Let your footsteps become a rhythm of release. The Dalai Lama walks in nature every day. He calls it a returning to truth. You too can return to yourself, to calm, to freedom. If a memory of your past love arises, don't fight it. Smile gently. Say, thank you for what you gave me. I release you now. This is forgiveness. Not forgetting but releasing the weight. Keep a journal near your bed. Each night, write one sentence. Today, I chose myself. Practice loving kindness meditation. Visualize your ex. Say, may you be happy. May you find peace. Then visualize yourself. May I be happy. May I find peace. This softens the anger. It dissolves the chains of resentment. You're not weak for forgiving. You're wise. Wisdom, as taught by the Dalai Lama, comes from non-resistance. Don't resist your pain. Invite it in, listen, learn, then gently let it pass. Let go of the need to be understood by the one who left. Instead, understand yourself, and love will find you again. There comes a moment, quiet, almost unnoticeable, when the heart breathes differently. It's not a shout, it's a whisper. I'm okay now. That moment may not come with fireworks, but with peace. After everything you've been through, you deserve that peace. You've cried, you've questioned, you've begged the universe for answers, and maybe you still don't have all of them. But you have something more powerful now, understanding. The Dalai Lama once said, "Pain is inevitable. Suffering is optional, and you chose today to stop suffering." You're not erasing your past love. You're simply choosing not to carry it on your shoulders anymore. Every step you've taken brought you closer to freedom. You gave your heart fully, and that is nothing to regret. You dared to love. That makes you brave. You dared to lose. That makes you wise. You dared to heal. That makes you unstoppable. Healing is not a destination. It's a dance. Some days you'll feel whole. Others, you'll feel broken again, but now you know how to return to balance. You know how to breathe through the ache. You know that even shattered hearts can still beat with purpose. The Tibetan way teaches us to bow to pain, not avoid it. So bow to the heartbreak. It came to teach you something no joy ever could. Thank it for making you feel so deeply, then turn around and walk toward the sun. There is someone you've been avoiding in all this, yourself. But now, it's time to meet them again. Look in the mirror. Say, "I missed you. I'm ready to love you now." You are no longer stuck in the past. You are planted in the present, growing toward something beautiful. And from this moment forward, your story is yours to write, with love as your ink.